Ladies and gentlemen, g'day and welcome back to the channel. My name is Economics Mate and welcome back to another video here in World of Tanks Blitz. And in today's video we are going to be talking about the T-95, the American T-9 tank destroyer of love and justice. This is what we call the Doom Turtle Hurdle. It is a tank that is utterly devastating in the right hands, and it really is one of the most underrated tanks in the game. In fact, I would gladly say it is one of the best tank destroyers tier for tier in the game. In fact, this tank is so good that I'm going to show you a few replays on this tank. Just so you know, when it comes to the T-95, this tank has 305mm of frontal armor. It really is a big slab of American FU. The sides are 133mm, so you're not really going to bounce a lot of things, but you can side scrape because you have, well, I mean, if you look at the tracks, you've got basically double tracks, so you're going to get tracked a lot. But the redeeming feature of this tank is, of course, the gun. It's a 155mm rather, AT gun T7, and essentially what this has is, it's got a 13.33 second reload, 2888 DPM, it's got 276mm of pen on its AP, 320 on its APCR, and 90 on its high explosive, and it does a whopping amount of damage. So this tank originally was very slow. In fact, it was one of the slowest tanks in the game, and you know, rightfully so. It really was a slowpoke. That's why it was called the Doom Turtle, because it would dish out doom while, yeah. Actually, I just realized I picked the wrong. I realized I did the wrong. The wrong replay. I did actually ace this tank, surprise. Here it is on Mayan Ruins. Yeah, I picked the wrong bloody replay. I didn't want to show a big boss. Okay, so here I am on Mayan Ruins, and we are going to be showcasing just how strong this tank is. I'm going to be showcasing two replays. So this replay I had a few weeks ago. I wasn't expecting to ace this tank for a third time, but I did, and it really is a pretty awesome tank. So the way to play this tank is very simple. Okay, you have a massive slab of armor, right? You're basically a roaming gun carrier or a mobile bunker buster, basically. You have a lot of armor on the front, you've got some on the sides, and not so much on the rear, so you are going to be penetrated regardless. But one thing to note about this tank, and one of the most notable things of this tank, is that it is slow. Look at me going 12 kilometers per hour up this hill, and it's not even that steep of a hill. But it does have a redeeming feature, and that is that it has super power boost, or super turbo boost, whatever you want to call it, which means that you have better speed coming up hills and going straight forward in a straight line. It really is a very helpful consumable, so I would definitely recommend running with that super boost consumable, so that way you don't feel as sluggish, especially when there's going to be medium and light tanks that are going to try and circle you. It's going to be a pain in the ass to sort of fix that issue. Now you're going to see me here. I've hit the adrenaline boost, not the adrenaline, the engine boost, and I'm going to be basically moving my way around here. We're going to attack this AMX-30 and get a decent shot into him. Unfortunately, it does low roll. This tank can actually do rolls of over 600 damage. So yeah, 579 damage, not exactly ideal, but I do get a nice 640 alpha shot into that AMX, and I do end up killing him. So I'm on 1227 hit points of damage. Excuse me. So, what's there to tank about this tank? That was a nice shot into that T110E3, which is actually the T10 variant of this tank. It's the next tank in the tech tree. In my opinion, the T95 is better than the T110E3. The T110E3 had a period of time where it was one of the worst tanks in the game, and then Wargaming buffed it, and it became one of the better tank destroyers at tier 10, and then it's sort of just been overshadowed by a lot of other tank destroyers and other tanks in the tier, And this little beauty, or should I say this devastating pancake of a tank, is just awesome. It just rose to fame as I get a absolutely whopping shot into Groundwagen, and he's still. That was 1450 damage right there. I not only high rolled or max rolled, I got him on fire again.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Just from that. Oh, the poor old bugger. And now up to 4,272 damage. Oh my god. Absolutely devastating. I'm trying to get a HE shot into this WZ, but unfortunately I don't penetrate. But yeah, that's the secret. Yeah, that's an interesting thing to note about the WZ-113. The rear of its turret is extremely weak. I mean, you can pen with HE with a lot of higher caliber guns. So yeah, be wary of that. I did get a nice shot on him, by the way, over 700 damage. He's going to try and angle up. I am going to try and hit him. There you go. I've got 690 damage there. I'm going to try and get that last kill. Hopefully I do. Here we go. I can't remember if I do, actually. I'm pretty sure I do. Let's have a look. Yes, I do. And see you later. Bust up. Back to the drawing board. I wonder what the Minotauro was going to say. He says T95. But as you can see, it performs very, very well when you use it as basically a brawler in that sense. I do get an ace mastery, which was awesome. And I did top the team in damage. And now we're going to watch MC Legend, my good friend Grand McLegend, on the Oasis Palms map, which is going to be interesting to see. So this map is interesting to say the least when it comes to driving a T95. You can either go the medium route and try to snipe from that direction, or you can push towards where the heavies usually go, towards this side, into the town, and basically use the hills and the buildings as a good spot to side scrape and, of course, to go hold down or just dish out damage from where you are in a sniping sort of positions where no one can hit you, so you can actually hide behind. Because those desert areas over there with the hills don't really provide you much cover because there's nothing there so you can hide behind. Whereas these buildings are perfect for hiding behind. So yeah, definitely consider that when obviously taking this out for games and whatnot. So he's taken up position here, where away from the cap circle, but in a nice position where any tank destroyers that are in that direction over there are not going to be able to hit him. So smart move there. He's got his HE ready, and HE is very, 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 very good on this tank. He shoots him with HE. It doesn't pen. I think he was assuming that that tank was going to be going in sort of sideways, but I guess he was wrong. And the WZ-122TM is dead. Now I want you to note that the game I played was a T9 in a T10 match. This is a T9 in a Tier 8 match. It just shows you how devastating this tank can be when it's top tier. It's absolutely ruthless. So as we can see right there, he's going to try and get an AP shot into that AMX. He switches to the HE and gets 1001 damage, and he damages his Amarak. That is a very smart move by the MC Legend over there. Switching to the HE is very, very important. He does get shot there, and I believe that was from the WZ 111 GFT. So yeah, that was a tough shot. That WZ is no joke when it comes to penetration. That is very, very good. Yeah, and I was right. It is a WZ. He's going to try and shoot him with AP and gets a 741 alpha damage shot. Look at you go, my friend. That is some good dignity over there. As the TS90, that's a very, very, very appropriate, what do you call it? Very appropriate camouflage name right there. So he's on 2,670 damage. It's well, I mean, they're down one tank, and now they're actually equal. Oh, no, wait, scrap that. His team is down 3 tanks, and their enemy team has 4. So, yeah. He does get a very nice clutch shot into that TS60 dignity over there. Unfortunately, It is a 2 versus 4 at the moment as the Charlemagne is killed on his team, which is unfortunate. Actually, no, the Charlemagne is the one that actually kills one of their tanks. So, it's a 2 versus 4. He's got his HE ready. Is he going to fire? Oh, he hits the track on that Skoda T50. Very unfortunate there. Had he penetrated, it would have been an absolute game changer. He's not been spotted though, which is very interesting. That T77 does need to watch out. He gets a nice 661 damage shot in there, and the T77 takes him out. Absolutely fantastic teamwork there. Unfortunately, he is in a 1 versus 3, so this could very well be a Kolobanovsky. He gets a nice kill into the P44 Pantera. Now it's just the Charlemagne and the Skoda T50. He's going to try and get him. I don't know what that Charlemagne thinks he's doing. He gets a nice clutch shot into there. He's up to 5,576 damage. Come on, guys. Come on, MC. I reckon you can do it, mate. I haven't watched the replay, so I don't know what to expect. But here we go. Ooh, this is very, very much a clutch game indeed. If he can pull this off, it is definitely a Kolobanovsky. He gets a nice shot, 679 damage into that Skoda T50. He's basically a one-shot. He can basically just HE him to death. The Charlemagne, on the other hand, I'm not too certain. I can't remember how much H point he's got. That was gut-wrenching. That was very much gut-wrenching. Now, the Skoda T50 does have an autoloader, but he's bounced 2 shots already. Now, what that means is, I'm assuming he has run out of shells. He's got to reload his shell. So, MC has to decide, does he go for the Charlemagne or does he stay where he is? Because if he pushes out too much, he's going to get killed by that Skoda. What is the plan of action, Mr. MC Legend? Let's have a look-see. Oh, the Charlemagne is coming around. He bounces that shot. He bounced that shot. That is not good on the Charlemagne. He gets a nice shot and he kills him. Fantastic work. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Is he going to die? He does unfortunately die. That was 6,446 damage there. Unfortunately, had he hit that shot and actually penned on the Charlemagne, this would have been a different battle. It would have been a different outcome. He would have gotten a Kolobanovsky and it would have been an ace mastery, but instead he gets a mastery first class, he gets a high caliber, and he gets a sniper tanker. Good on you, MC Legend. You really are a legend, mate. Thank you for sending me that one in. Great to see that. He's also a member of the Grump clan on the EU server, so it's good to see a fellow Grump clansman rocking and rolling the way he is. So yeah, T95. Get it. Research it, buy it, play it. Love this thing as much as I love this thing. Trust me when I say it is eternally a fun tank to play. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the T95. And as always, peace in the Middle East. Love you all. Take care of your friends and family and stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.
Thank you all for watching, and a massive, massive thank you for all subscribing. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.